Every year the world's most powerful leaders gather at the World Economic Forum's annual conference in Davos, Switzerland, around the start of the year to discuss world issues. Climate scientists have also been appearing at the event to warn about the dramatic changes the Arctic is allegedly undergoing because of global warming. Last year, for instance, they set up a so-called Arctic base camp at Davos to try and showcase the effects of Arctic ice melt. The Arctic and high mountain regions are undergoing dramatic changes related to global warming. Three such scientists, Gail Whiteman, Jeremy Wilkinson, and Conrad Stephan, warned in a blog post on the World Economic Forum's official website last year. Long-term measurements clearly demonstrate that the Arctic is warming at a rate over twice the global average. Extreme events are becoming more common in some regions of the Arctic. To be perfectly honest, I find it ironic that they showed up at Davos to highlight Arctic ice melt, given that Davos was itself brimming with snow. Keep in mind that Davos lies thousands of miles south of the Arctic. Now fast forward to this year's annual conference, which CNBC reports is occurring right smack dab in the middle of a heavy snowstorm. Damp snowflakes have been tumbling down for the past 6 days, burying the town in 6 feet of snow, 3 feet of it in the last 2 days alone, CNBC reported Tuesday, which was the first day of the annual conference. Snow was still falling fast on Monday night, and the steep, pine-dotted slopes were so heavily laden that some neighborhoods here in Davos had to be evacuated for fear of avalanches. Now, global warming isn't the only cause near and dear to liberal hearts that's on the agenda at Davos. Besides financial issues, of course, the usual celebrity suspects are also there pushing the latest celebrity causes. As Radio Free Europe/Radio Liberty reported, the rock star treatment of guests doesn't stop with the corporate elite at Davos. Singer Elton John and actress Cate Blanchett are just 2 of the dozens of celebrities expected to attend to raise awareness of social issues during panel discussions, lunches, and cocktail parties. But thanks to the weather, so-called climate change is unavoidable for everyone. Hilariously enough, even CNBC noted the stunning incongruity of discussing global warming during a blizzard. Global warming, huh? Yeah, sure. This is yet another example, one of many, actually, that calls into question the legitimacy of the oftentimes fanatical rhetoric of so-called climate change scientists. Here's another. This week Scientific American ran a piece claiming cleaning up air pollution may strengthen global warming. I'm sorry, but come again? Unless I'm mistaken, climate activists have been trying to crush the energy industry with regulations for years because of the pollution the production of energy naturally generates. But now you're telling me that pollution is a good thing? What? This is exactly why so many conservatives find it so difficult to take the left's constant climate change lectures seriously. Though liberals act like it's certain that climate change/global warming will bring gloom and doom to humanity, it's clear from their perpetually changing narrative one day it's climate change if it's cold, while the next day it's climate change if it's hot that there's nothing settled about this murky science. I don't mind talking about climate change and global warming, but can we at least discuss it in a sane, rational, and common-sense way? Hint, claiming that the Arctic is melting because of global warming isn't sane, rational, or true.